Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.
Everybody, welcome into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. It's a disease that affects 1 in 4,000 people. It is, of course, retinitis pigmentosa. It's something I wasn't aware of until I met our next guest, and it's here that we're going to be raising awareness for it on a I Walk for a Cure. That's April 13th. It's going to be in Thibodaux at Peltier Park in Thibodaux. It's going to be a 5K. Again, it's going to be raising awareness and funds to drive clinical research towards a cure for retinitis pigmentosa. And again, something I was not aware of, so I'm glad our next guest is here. He is DaMyri Stepter and his mother Monique Green. So thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Stepter Foundation, and you're going to have the 5K walk again on April 13th.
Yes, sir.
We'll get into it a little more. DaMyri, you said you were diagnosed about 9 years ago. You're 18 years old now.
Yes, sir. I'll be 18 April 14th.
Right. So, so what about going through life? And I guess this is something you didn't know about when you were first diagnosed, right?
Yes, sir. When I was first diagnosed, I never thought anything of it. I just was a 9-year-old kid. But growing up, my friends and family always thought something was wrong with my vision because I never seen the things that others may see. I'll miss a ball while playing basketball or football, but they just never knew what was going on. So one time my mom had took me all over many places to see what was wrong with my vision. And right in Thibodaux, they diagnosed me with retinitis pigmentosa, and it just changed my life from there.
Yeah, it really did. And say right now there's no real cure, but they're hoping that there's some kind of procedures that can help you out down the road and maybe get you more some of that vision. You were saying it's almost like looking through a straw right now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when you said 1 in 4,000 people that were affected by this, that's a lot. That's a lot of people,
Yes,
you know.
sir.
So
That's correct.
There's certainly a lot of people that could need and get help from this as well. Monique, I guess for you too, you go, man, my baby's got something, but you're spinning it in a good way as you guys have created a foundation, and now you're going to raise awareness and funds for it. So tell me a little bit about the foundation.
DaMyri Stepter Foundation is basically, we have the I Walk for a Cure. As you mentioned, we're going to raise awareness because I never knew what retinitis pigmentosa was. A lot of people don't. So we want to just raise funds and awareness. So we're going to do this charitable event in our community at Peltier Park. The DaMyri Stepter Foundation, we aiming to help other families that's affected. We want to pay for travel expenses, medical expenses. We want to just help anyone that's affected by this. So we want to raise funds because it gets expensive. I travel with him to different states. I'm still researching for clinical trials. I'm doing my research just to see when and where we can go for either treatment, stem cells, whenever it comes out. That's what the foundation is for.
How readily available are cures or help for this? Is it hard to find that when you?
It is. It's definitely hard. Retinitis pigmentosa is made up of over 200, 300 genes, different genes in different people. And one of the genes they have, RPE65, is a gene of retinitis pigmentosa. They are actually doing clinical trials, but unfortunately, my son doesn't have that gene. He has RP1, and RP1 is made up of, is most common, but not enough genes for the RPE65. Right. And that specific gene is doing clinical trials right now. So we're very hopeful for the stem cell transplant as well. So we're hopeful.
Look, I know everybody's afraid of AI, right?
Oh, yeah.
But AI is going to help cure cancers. It's going to help cure diabetes. It's
Amen.
going to hopefully help cure something like retinitis pigmentosa.
Correct.
Because these things, once they get into computers and they start working on the right, what they're looking for, they'll work 24/7 and they'll take harvest information from the entire world. So it might be a great time to be there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What have you had to do? What kind of doctors have you seen, and what have they done to you, checking you out?
I visited plenty of doctors. My mom went all over to try to find what was wrong with my vision. You know, she was worried about a baby at the time, and she still is. But we went to Florida. We went to specialists.
So
Any
we do
procedures
like
done? Any procedures done?
no procedures. The only thing we had in 2016, we did acupuncture.
I got you.
Acupuncture is really, really, really expensive.
I got you.
It's like 2,000 a treatment,
visit, yeah.
a visit, correct. So we did 2 weeks of that in 2016. It was a little stable, but it gets expensive,
I got you.
very expensive. So his regular eye visits, Dr. Mitchell in Thibodeau, he dilates his eyes. He does like numerous tests on him, vision field tests, just to see if he has lost more vision as well.
So we have a website that they can check out
Yes.
and get information. You can obviously walk if you want to help out. Again, that's on the 13th of April. But you can go right to the DaMyri Stepter Foundation.com. Right?
Yes.
And you can get more information on retinitis pigmentosa and, of course, ways to help and how to chip in and help
Yes.
other people as well. So,
Yes.
guys, thanks so much. We look
Thank
forward
you.
to the walk on the 13th.
Yes,
And
thank you.
good luck to you, young man.
And thank you for having us.
All right.
Appreciate
We're right
it.
back with more Bayou Time right after this.